back again, my fellow YouTubers. Today we're going to be talking about currency pairs. Like I said, we'll be talking on some topics in this forex. Now we are on currency pairs. We're still on currency pairs. So now this currency, now this one, you see this currency pair where we have the €1 and the United States dollar. This is United States dollar here. This 1.114. So what this is indicating here is that if you know what I said in my previous video, when I meant by that you need €1 to get so United States dollar. So this in this figure right here, this is what I meant. I mean that you need €1 to get this 1.14 United States dollar. You understand now? This is how I indicated it. €1 for the United States dollar. If you are going for a buy trade, that means this one, the €1, if the price goes up, the United States dollar comes down. That means you need that. You are using the €1 to get the $1.14. But if the United States goes up, which is this amount here, this United States dollar goes up and the €1 goes down, that means you are using this to sell the United States dollar to get this €1 now. So that's what I was trying to illustrate in my previous video. So going down to currency pairs, the main explanations in currency pairs, where we have the 7 main traded currency pairs in forex. These are these 7 currencies that are stated here are the most traded in forex. Without these currency pairs, like you are just going to just go and blow your account. Like you are just going to waste money there in forex. If you don't know these currency pairs, these 7 right here, you are just going to go and waste your money in forex. These 7 currency pairs, now when we have the United States dollar, which we have here abbreviated to USD, we have the NZD, which is the New Zealand dollar, we have the CAD, which is the Canadian dollar, the GBP, which is the Great British Pound, the AUD, which is the Australian dollar, the EUR, which is the Euro, JPY, which is the Japanese yen. You can check this online. You will see the abbreviations and you will see their currencies abbreviated online. So now jumping into types of currency. These are the types of currency. This 1, 2, 3. These major currency pairs, crosses currency pairs, and exotic currency pairs. These are the 3 types of currency pairs, the 3 main types of currency pairs in forex. So if you are into forex and you are into the journey of forex, please note these 3 currency pairs, the 3 types of currency pairs. If you want to be successful in your forex journey, you need to know these 3 currency pairs, these 3 types of currency pairs. So now, number 1, now going to what is major currency pairs, where we can say that major currency pairs can be said as the most traded or most popular currency pairs in the forex markets and are traded with the United States dollar. What this is trying to say is that major currency pairs are the most traded and most popular currency pairs traded in the forex market. Without those currency pairs, you cannot trade forex. You can't trade forex at all. Like if you use other currencies to trade forex, you are just there wasting your money, because these are the major, like the head of the forex markets. These currency pairs are the head of the forex markets. So these seven now are the major currency pairs traded in forex. So but we're not still done. So we say that it can be said that the most traded and most popular currency pairs in the forex market and are traded with the United States dollar, the USD. This is what it's trying to say. These are the examples that any currency pair that you see here are the most seen in this currency pair is the United States dollar, whereby in this example right here we have the AUD, the Australian dollar, where we have Australian dollar versus the United States dollar. Then in this second example where we have the JPY versus the United States dollar. Then in this third example we have the euro versus the United States dollar. Then this fourth example we have the Canadian dollar versus the United States dollar. So what this is trying to say is that this is aligned with the United States dollar. Any currency pairs in this particular major currency pairs are always linked with the United States dollar, whether the United States dollar is in the base side of the currency pair or is in the cold side of the currency pairs. As far as the United States dollar is there, that means it's the major currency pair traded in the foreign market. So now diving back into what is crosses currency pairs. This is the second type of the currency pair, where it explains that this can also be said as the most traded and most popular currency pair, but doesn't have the USD, that's the United States dollar. You see, it's the opposite of these major currency pairs. These major currency pairs currencies are traded with the United States dollar. The United States dollar must be traded in this major currency pairs, but the crosses own doesn't have the United States dollar. Like currencies here are not meant to be traded with the United States dollar, which we have in example like the AUD, which is AUD versus JPY, where we have the CAD, that's the Canadian dollar versus the euro, where we have the NZD or the New Zealand dollar versus the JPY. We have the GBP versus the AUD, that's the Australian dollar. So this crosses currency pairs. Now the difference is that none of those examples now have the United States dollar in them, where you see this thing AUD versus the JPY, the CAD versus the euro, the NZD versus the JPY, the GBP versus the AUD. No USD in them, in those currency pairs that I just mentioned now. No USD in them. So this is what this type of crosses currency pairs trying to explain here. There's no USD. You don't have to link the USD in these currency pairs, but they are the most traded and the most popular currency pairs traded in the forex markets. So as a trader, you have to know this, because these types of currency pairs what you have to know very strictly as a forex trader in order to be successful in your forex journey. So now diving to the third type, the exotic currency pairs, where we can say that this can be said as currency pairs from developing countries or emerging countries. What this exotic is trying to say is that currency pairs, as a forex trader, what you should never, and I repeat, never, ever, how many times did I say my ever? 3 times. That you should never trade those currency pairs. Never trade those currency in them, no matter whether the popular currency pairs are with those other currency pairs. Don't still trade them. Like, don't, as a trader, don't even dare, don't trade those currency pairs. If you want to be on the safe side in forex, if you on the safe side on the forex market. So know the currencies, these types of currency, the major, the crosses, and the exotic. So there's what we call there's what we say in forex market, where what we call high volatility. High volatility. I'll be getting to all this in my next videos, but let me just explain this very quickly. Where we say that high volatility can be said that prices are fastly changing. When prices are changing drastically, like changing very fast. So, and where you can see high volatility in a market, in this type of currency pair, is this. You see this major currency pairs, because price changes very fast. You understand? Price changing very fast, so that as price is changing, this will be giving those into the trading market will know that prices are changing. They are going to be looking for a buy trade or a sell trade, or looking for how to get an entry point to, you understand, get either to get take profit or take loss. So that's what we call high volatility in the market. Or we also say this liquidity in the market, whereby we say that if there's liquidity in the market, there is money in the market. That's what liquidity means. There is money in the market. So now going to low volatility. When we say there are low volatility means that prices are changing slowly. You see what I'm trying to explain, that prices are changing slowly in the foreign markets, whereby this currency pair, this exotic, now are under the low volatility, where prices in this currency pairs are changing very slowly. So people, that means individuals or traders, buyers and sellers, whatever you call them, are not into these markets. There are like fewer people, fewer individuals, fewer traders that are into this market. But these major currency pairs, why I say there are high volatilities, that means there are traders, more people, more individuals trading this market. Like as prices are changing, the value is increasing. So this will make traders into go into this market, or as they are the more safe, the more they are able entering the market, the more the volatility will be increasing safe. So that's how you identify these currency pairs in the foreign market or the forex market. So I've come to the end of this video. So in my next video, I will explain a broker. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please do. It will really help this channel a lot, because it will help me and it will still push me into putting more videos. Because to even tutor, even to with this phone now, is to even hold this phone screen now is even a problem. Like I've now seen, to teach is very hard. It's not an easy job at all. To teach, and it's not easy. I know what teachers are passing through. So please do, so that it will help me, it will encourage me to be posting more videos. I can be breaking it down like this, explaining it in the most simplest detail, for anybody who is finding it hard to understand this forex, so that they cannot just carry their money and go into what they don't know, and very soon forex will eat their money. If forex eat their money, they'll start saying forex is a scam, forex is the devil's work. They'll start condemning forex and all manners of nonsense. So these videos I'm going to be posting is just to help those understand what they are getting into.